Hello guys, good evening or good afternoon, wherever you're watching from. Thank you for joining my program again. Okay, so if you're watching this program, don't forget to share it, don't forget to like the video. If you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe. And don't forget to press the notification button so that whenever I upload any video, so that you can see it. So thank you for watching once more. You know, normally when I come on live, I used to talk about the situation in Nigeria, about this coronavirus. But this time around, we're not talking about coronavirus. Now we are talking about the new situation and or I would say what is happening now, the new thing, the new thing that is going on in Nigeria now. I don't know what Nigeria is turning into. Now it is now a case of rape. Every news you see on the internet, rape. Every news you get on the media, rape. I don't know what Nigeria is trying to turn into now. This rape issue is getting out of hand. Nigerians, we don't have to keep quiet. We have to stand out, because if we don't stand out concerning this rape issue, it's going to be a disaster. We have kids there, we have children, our children are growing up. Don't forget, it is not only the female children that are being molested. It is not only the female children that are being raped. We have the raped female children and the raped male children. Your male child can be molested. Don't forget about that. So that is why we all have to take this rape issue serious. We have to stand out. We have to fight against it in Nigeria. I don't know how it's going to be done, but that is what, if you're a parent, you are watching this video, please be careful with your children, okay? Now, the situation at hand about the girl that was raped in Benin, in Redeemed Church. Now the pastor is on the run. If really the pastor doesn't know anything about that girl's death, he wouldn't have been in the high that he would have been running now. You call yourself a pastor, you are sleeping with your members. A lot of people are talking about that the girl. What was she doing at the church? There is a lockdown. She's supposed to be indoors. It doesn't matter whether the girl whether it's locked, there is lockdown, or there's no lockdown. What the most important thing here is a pastor. If you are called and you are a pastor, those of us that are going to church, those of us that believe in Christ, a lot of us are looking up to these pastors. A lot of us believe in them. So what are we saying? Are they not supposed to be our guidance? Are they not supposed to be our role model? And these are people that we think they are drawing us to Christ, making us to know Christ, we all think that they are leading us in the right way, because every church you go, they preach about going to heaven. Our pastors preach to us about going to heaven. So if you are going to church, your pastor is preaching on how to make heaven, preaching on some areas of what you do that you are not supposed to do. That if you do this thing, that is a sin in the eyes of God. Fornication is a sin in the eyes of God. So then the pastor who stands in the pulpit to preach about fornication, preach about stealing, preach about things that are sins in the eyes of God, that same pastor is the one doing something that the Bible condemns. So what are we saying here? What are we saying here? What are we saying here? Enough is enough. If you know you are a pastor, you are not called to do this work, because a lot of people, they are not called just because they want to make money, or maybe because they know how to pray, or maybe because they know how to sing. They want to come out there to say yes. They will go out there to open the church, gather people, and be fooling them. If you know you are not called, the wrath of God is coming upon you. If you know you are not called, the wrath of God is coming upon you. And I had another story again on the media. A 25 years old guy who slept with 85 years old. When I did a video, I didn't get the information very clearly. Now I've gotten the information. I found out that the old woman he slept with was his grandmother. Why? It's a sin. What is leading you people to do this? That is what I don't know. How can you rape your grandmother? Your grandmother. Let's assume it's not even related to you. 85 years old woman, an old woman. An old woman. How can you go and rape an old woman? Does that make any sense? Where there are a lot of, you don't I believe this guy must have a girlfriend. I believe this guy must have a girlfriend. How can you? How dare you? Why would you do a thing like that? I got another one again. Whether they say it's a senator's, former senator's wife or former governor's wife was raped and killed. What is going on? What is happening in Nigeria? What is happening? Why is this rape issue coming up? Why is this rape issue everywhere? Any news you get on the internet is all about rape. Last time I saw a video, I don't know if I still have that video. I think in my next video, I'm going to bring out that video. A 3-year-old child, 3 years old, was raped. A 3 years. What did that one know? What does she know? 3 years old. That person that did it, will be locked up and he's going to face death sentence. 3-year-old child. May God have mercy on me. Oh. I don't think I can bear it. I will not even wait for police to come and take such person. No. I will take the loss into my hand. A 3-year-old child raped? No. Please, Nigerians, we have to be very, very careful because we have children. We have children. I'm still saying it and I'm saying it. It is not only female children that are being molested or that are being raped, both the male children. Now that rape is what is the new trading thing now in Nigeria, we have to be careful about our children. It is very important. We have to be careful about our children. We really have to be careful. Please, I'm begging each and every one of you. If you are watching this video, the case in Nigeria now is rape. Rape everywhere, rape. Nothing you hear on the internet, nothing you hear again. The latest news now is rape. The latest news now is rape. We should be careful. Shame on you. You pastors, you call yourself a pastor. People are looking on to you, respecting you. You are destroying people. You gather people. You fake pastors when God has not called you. You go to a place and open a place and say you are doing it. You are a pastor. If you know God has not called you, you all pastors should stop deceiving people and close down those churches because the wrath of God is going to come. And when the wrath of God comes, it's going to be a disaster to you. If you know you are a pastor, God has not called you. Especially the information I got about Redeem Church. Redeem Church, they'll just pick you. You go for only 1 month course. You are a pastor. That is not a true church. If that is how you recruit your pastors, Redeem Church of God, then I'm sorry I'm saying this. I don't think that is a real church of God, or it's winners, or whether winners or redeemed. So I'm sorry. If that is how you people, I think it's winners, or I think so. Either winners or redeemed. I can't remember. That is how you recruit your pastors. Only 2 weeks or 1 month, you train them for just 1 month, and boom, he's already a pastor. No Holy Ghost feed. He doesn't have encounter with Christ. He doesn't have the Spirit of God in him. You don't have the Holy Spirit. You don't have the Holy... No. That are the pastors you can see that molests people's wife, molests people's children. I beg you, if you know God has not called you, let your conscience, if you have conscience inside you, let your conscience begin to judge you. Let your conscience begin to judge you. I'm begging each and every, if you are a pastor, you are watching this video, whoever is watching, people have to share this video. It will get to the ear of anyone who says he's a pastor. If you know deep inside you that you are not a pastor and you are there deceiving people, the wrath of God is coming upon you. The wrath of God is coming upon you. You people have to change. So we'll be there. A pastor will come. He will say he's a pastor, but you are practicing witchcraft in the church. A lot of them, they are not true pastors. They practice witchcraft. They go to different altars to take powers. That is what is happening. That is why all these pastors you see raping people, they are not real pastors. because they are not serving God. They are using the name of God to cover their face, using the name of God in vain. Traveling to different altars to seek for powers. Traveling to different altars to seek for powers. The wrath of God is coming upon you. If you are not a relay, even that power that you have gone to seek for will be against you. That power that you people have gone to seek for will be against you. You people have to stop this rape issue in Nigeria. This rape has to stop. It has to stop. You will rape somebody because you don't want the truth to come out, because you don't want you don't want it to implicate you. The next thing, you will kill that person. It's somebody's child, eh? You shot somebody's life just like that. End somebody's life just like that. Somebody's child. Eh? You people don't have conscience. You don't have wives at home. This person has a wife at home. And I pray you have a daughter too. The way you have molested someone's daughter and killed her, the same way you are going to molest your own daughter and kill your daughter too. Because the Bible says, he that killed by sword shall die by sword. He that killed by sword shall die by sword. The Bible must be fulfilled in your life. Whosoever that has done that, if you rape a child and you kill that you rape someone and you kill that person, the wrath of God is coming upon you. The wrath of God is coming upon you. Any person you see, you say that she is being raped and they killed her. He is being raped and they killed him. Eh? Everything rape. What are you enjoying? 5 minutes pleasure? Eh? 5 minutes pleasure? You don't have, if you have a wife, why can't you go? Why did you marry her? Why did you keep her in your house as your wife? You have a wife and you still go outside to cheat, to rape other people's children. The wrath of God is coming upon you. I'm so angry now. The wrath of God is coming upon you. I'm ending this video. If you are watching this video, please don't forget to share it. If you are watching on YouTube, please don't forget to press the notification, subscribe, and press the notification button. Please don't forget. This video have to go viral. If you are watching on Facebook, please don't forget to share it. Thank you for watching. I will see you in my next video. God bless you all.